Yeah, I tried. There we go. And we're live. We're live. It's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to. Speaking of that, I don't know what happened to the music, but I was about to play some music. It's my own video that I'm playing music. That's from Epidemic Sound, which I can play on my channel. Copyright free. Hey. Are you gonna get it? Right off top. Baby, I'm a tight girl, 27. Baby, I'm a bite for one bite you dead. If you're gonna find me for my heart, are you gonna get it? Right off top. What can I say? I need more than desire. Hey. More than just a pretty face. Because you better walk away. Oh yeah. Only one life with this heart of the fire. Greetings to everybody coming in the live. Playing a little royalty free music just to get the party started. Got some wine. Cheers. Happy Friday. So run away. I'm not trying to hurt you. Yes. But I will if I have to. It's almost what I do. What day is it? Run away. The 26th of August, which we are getting close to the end of August, which I'm a little sad about. I mean, Leo season is over, but it's still August. And if you didn't know, I am now 40. 30, 30, 40. Is it dirty 30? What's 40? I don't know. I'm fabulous 40. That's what I am. It's probably fierce 40? Whatever. Who we got over here? Yes, Imperial Mommy. What's up? NFN Shaka. What's good? If you try to come closer, I'ma give you some closure. Oh, you know it's over. So run away. I'm not trying to yeah, I'm just giving a little couple of seconds of time to just have a good time, have a drink. I already smoked. If you know, you know. And yeah, we'll get into these life updates and RV updates and all of that jazz. But until then, hey, you can kind of see now, this was the best spot in the RV so far, being able to like check lighting during a sunset, which the sun was ablazing in here. I was sitting somewhere else before, but the lighting I couldn't get, so I had to move over here. And there's a mirror behind me, so hopefully blocking where the lighting is coming in so you can see me bright and clear. But anyways, welcome to the live. It's been a long time for sure. It's been a long time since I put out a video, and even those videos were a long time ago. The recent videos that I've been putting out have been my new moon and full moon readings, which is coming up again soon. I'm excited to pull to see what's coming up with this Pisces full moon. We are also in Mercury retrograde, but I won't get into that here. If you are here to find out where have you been, girl. And yeah, so let's get into that. So life updates. I am 40. I turned 40 on August 4th. Why did I have to think about that for a second? 1983.
83 established. Um, and yeah, I don't know. I don't feel different yet, but I also do feel different. It's weird. But I am refreshed because I did go on vacation. Uh, but so what's been happening the last few weeks since I put out a video, which what I think would have been my new moon or full moon video. I want to say it was the new moon. And so yeah, the person who bought my RV. So I had my sold the RV video, and I also had a live talking about that previous to having that video. But um, I sold my RV, and the person who bought it uh, requested, with also paying, for me to bring the RV up to her, which was which is in Ohio, in Cincinnati area. Um, And so I made a last minute decision. Don't buy an RV in Florida. Wait, get the heck out of Florida because it's weird and it's too hot and it's weird. It's very weird now. And it's very, very hot. It's hot everywhere. They are trying to sizzle us. They're burning the toast crispy. Even us melanated people are like, wait a minute. um, so yeah, I drove the RV in, let's see, I left on a Monday and I got here on a Wednesday. So about a 3-day trip to drive to Cincinnati, Ohio from Orlando. And I stopped in I stopped in southern Georgia first, and then I did a long trip on the second day from where was I? I want to say I was in north. I don't remember where I stopped first, but I drove from there all the way to Knoxville, and then from Knoxville, I drove from Knoxville to Cincinnati in a day. Um, and yeah, I've been here ever since, outside of going to Columbia for 11 days. Um, and when I got here, I had already pre-purchased this RV online. It's the first time I've ever bought anything online and hadn't seen it myself. I did have the person, so the person who bought my RV, shout out to Deneen, Queen Deneen, who's my new best friend, who who lives in the area and was like, "There's a lot of stuff up here. You should just buy the RV up here." And I looked around, and I actually ended up manifesting the exact RV from my vision board, from my vision journal, or the exact model of RV that was in my vision board, even almost down to the colors and the window placement and all that stuff. Um, but yeah, so I bought it online. She went and looked at it for me and put a deposit down on it for me. And then the guy delivered it to the RV park that we were going to be at for a few days. Um, so yeah, that happened. And then once that happened and all that excitement happened, then I had just a few days to move out of the Bourbon Palace into this RV. And it was hot, and we weren't right next to each other, which was a bummer. She tried to get two spaces next to each other, but it's the summer in Ohio, and so every weekend is popping. It's more ideal. It's still hot here, but it's less hot than Florida. um, so yeah, I had a beach cart that I was taking stuff back and forth. They also had a car So I was like using my reusable bags, which I have a lot of reusable bags. And it seems obsessive until you really need to break down and use them. And I used every one of those bags. The bag lady came through when the time needed to be. Because I had enough bags to like pack up a bunch of stuff, move it over, and then get over there, unpack a few things, and then it was way more than I thought it would be. Because just like, yo, I can't imagine a turtle unpacking its body out of its shell to go to another shell. Or maybe turtles don't do that, but I know hermit crabs do that. And that's what I referred to the Purple Palace at one point was. It was my hermit crab shell. Um, but like unpacking all of that and then moving into another spacious thing. And at first I was like, it's very spacious, but I'm like, where am I going to put all this stuff? How did I fit all of the stuff that I had in the Purple Palace in here? And it didn't feel like it was going to fit. And it has been an interesting journey because this is the first time that I have really moved into an RV before, like, really doing all the renovations and, minimal stuff to it before moving in. I just did a good wipe down of things with some bleach. I had him bomb it before he brought it to me. And then I just started moving stuff in. And then unpacking so everything wasn't just like a moving truck in here. And it was a lot of stuff to do. And with the deadline, because I came here on the 19th, and then with that, moving in, getting to know a new person, and just moving and unpacking to find things, like that ate up a good week and a half. And then I was prepping to go on my birthday vacation. And I did a 1 bag challenge, which there will be a video about a little birthday montage of things. I tried to vlog a little bit, but I was on vacation and it was hot in Colombia. But it was way hotter and way more moist in Colombia than it is in Florida. So take Florida, which is already on 10, and times it by 10. I don't know why I want to go to tropical places on my birthday. It's because I love the beach. I don't know. And the beach is the best when it's hot outside. So there's that. And I'm a summer baby. So there's that as well. But yeah, I hacked the spirit system by buying a bag that is considered a personal item and putting all of everything that I needed for my trip in that bag, with also using little compression thing. I'll get into all my little hacks when I do that video. And yeah, and I went to Colombia for 11 days, and I stayed in Cartagena and Santa Marta, which are both on the Caribbean side of the coastal side of Colombia. So there's like the Pacific side, and there's the Caribbean side, and then there's like the towns that are known for being the coastal towns, and then there's the inland towns like Medellin and Bogota and stuff like that. But I wanted to go be by the beach, which unfortunately is like, one, where everybody else wants to be, and two, where there's a lot of tourist stuff. And I don't really like being in places where it's super touristy. And the vendors were super, super intense. So that vacation for me was bittersweet because I really wanted to go to Jamaica for my birthday. But I knew I couldn't budget travel to Jamaica. That's not like a place that you can budget travel. You can get a cheap flight, but you can't go there and like budget travel for real. Not the way that you can in Latin America. Um, and also, I didn't want to be by myself for my 40th birthday, so there was that. Uh-oh.
Dude, what is it, puppy? Who is it? Who is it?
I'm on a live. Can you wait? No, who is it? I don't know. Quiet. Can you be quiet, puppy? I'm on a live. There's nobody outside. It's okay. You're okay. Go chill. Go chill. Go chill. Ah, what can you do? I got dogs. You want to be part of live? Come here. Come say hi. Come say hi, puppy. Come say hi, dude. This is Dude. Dude wants to be on the live today. You want to say hi? Dude, are you talking? You want to say? Say hi. Daria wants to say hi too. She came up. But anyways, I will try to continue. Dude, you have to be quiet though. Okay, thank you. I know. If there's a dog outside, I'm sure he's doing what dogs do. Okay, you don't have to tell me. Thank you. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, so I would rate that vacation probably overall an 8, maybe a 7.5 out of 10. There was a lot of downsides, probably even less than that, but there was a lot of downsides, but there was also a lot of good sides. So yeah, and then so yeah, those are some of the life updates. Like, let's see what else. Moved out, and then oh yeah, so I am in Indiana for the rest of the summer. Cincinnati area, but Indiana. So I extended my Thousand Trails pass, or I added a zone because I had the region, southeast region, which included Texas. I don't know how Texas is included in southeast, but um, I had that, and it was only $90 to add on the, I don't even know what this region is called, but it has Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Illinois. There's only like 8 parks between like the 5 states that are available. But it allowed me to come up here and still do my little Thousand Trail shuffle very cheaply. And so far it's working out. So yeah, I am in Indiana for the summer. And I just announced on Black Travel Tribe Instagram and on my own Instagram. But if you're watching this and you're interested in meeting up to camp, if you're black or brown or part of a family that's black or brown, and you like to camp, I will. There's a meetup that I'm hosting at the end of next month in the Hoosier National Forest, I believe. It's Charles D. Wilderness. It sounds so like Beverly Hills Wilderness. I don't know. But I will be doing that. And so there's more information at blacktraveltribe.org if you're interested in that meetup. The Instagram is Black Travel Tribe, and there's hashtags, or not hashtags, underscores in between black and travel. And then there's also a Facebook group, Black Travel Tribe Facebook group, that I announced that on, and it's also, the events are also on Facebook. It is a member exclusive um, meetup. However, if you are black or brown and you don't mind tent camping and you don't know anything about this life, you can still come. But you need to sign up. There's a free membership that you can sign up on blacktraveltribe.org to become a member of the nomadic community. There's also a paid membership, which is only $35 a year, that gives you all access. So sign up, come hang out. By the end of September in Indiana, it's going to be a little bit chiller. It's going to be nice. It's going to be real nice. And it's going to be a full moon. So it's going to be nice and lit, a little less hot. It's going to be nice for a fire. And it's free 99 because we are camping on free land. That is one of the main objectives of Black Travel Tribe, is to teach people how to camp for free. Even if we are parking lot pimping at the Cracker Barrel, okay? We come and we can hang out for free. I love an organized event that people pay for, and I've done those, and I don't know if I'll do another one. We'll see what happens. But with this membership, this is about just being able to hang out, and I don't believe that you should be able to paying dues. Yeah, like Girl Scouts pay dues, like you pay some dues to help with paying for the website, and a little time that it takes for me to put together some of these things and manage the website. But really, it's just to have a community of like-minded individuals who want to camp, travel, and take advantage of all the free resources that we have. Because yes, for whatever reason, we have all decided to pay to be on this planet. But there are a lot of free resources where we can be free, for real, on free land. And I want to make sure that Black people know about these places. Martin Luther King made it possible for us to be about on those lands. So let's take advantage of it. No, it's not tent camping only. So whatever vehicle you have, I'm just making sure people that know that if you don't have an RV, you don't have a van, you haven't started the life, that doesn't mean that you can't start. You can come in your car, you can set up a tent, but I'm rolling with the RV, and most of my nomadic friends are busing or vanning or RVing. So, but I just want to make sure people know that if you're here and you're not in that life yet, or you're not about that life, and you want to try it out, come try it out with some Black people, come try it out and hang out with some tribe. So yeah. And my plan for the winter as of yet is to go to Texas. Why? Number one, Florida has gotten really weird. And even though I am still a Florida resident, if you know, you know. I'm not a political person, and I don't get myself involved in the system. I try to be out of the matrix as much as I can. But yeah, and I've been there so many times during winter, and as much as I love Florida, I just need to be somewhere where it's warm. And Florida, I have the Thousand Trails, and this is not sponsored by Thousand Trails. I probably would not even really promote them. I do have a review video coming out soon, but I'm not going to promote them. But with my membership, there's less, and I have just like the bare minimum. You can upgrade and stuff, but I just want to see what I can get away with just with the bare minimum. And there's only 4 parks available in Florida, and there's like 7 or 8 in Texas. Texas is on the same latitude, like Houston and southern Texas is on the same latitude as Central Florida, which is where I go for the winter. And so it's going to get the same weather. And one of the better benefits about Texas that Florida does not really allow, I've done a little bit of it that has now have shut down, which is camping on the beach. In Texas, you can buy a pass, which is like, I think $20, maybe even less than that, maybe even more because of inflation. Who knows? But the last time I checked, I think it was like $20 or no more than $20. And for the season, to be able to do the beach, which is like South Padre Island, that little area, like around Corpus Christi, a little north of Corpus Christi and south, all the way down to like the Mexico border. That whole little area is used similar to BLM land, where you can camp for 14 days and then you have to move. I think it might be 7 To be honest, I can't remember the last time I checked. But anyways, you can camp on the beach for free essentially. And then I have access to more parks to stay at, RV parks to stay at with my camping membership. And then there's just more free camping, in Texas. So I will be in Texas for the winter. If I do decide to do a paid event, if you know what I'm talking about, I won't say it yet because I'm not ready to even talk about that yet or even move in that direction. But if I did decide to do that, it would be in Texas because that's where I will be for the winter. So that's basically all the life updates. I came to Ohio for the summer. Somebody paid me to come here, give them my RV. Well, not give them, they bought it. Buy my next RV. And I bought a tow vehicle, if you didn't know. If you don't follow me on Instagram, then you didn't know because I haven't posted all this stuff on YouTube. But I also bought a tow vehicle. So let's get into the RV updates. So I decided on a name. And again, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you don't know this yet. I'm trying to do better with updating the YouTube community, but I think it's very advisable that you follow me on Instagram, which is QueenTashasEmpire, for regular updates. But the new RV, which is a 36-foot, I know, 36-foot Class A. It is a Coachman Santara, and the new name for the RV is Rolling Royalty, which is courtesy of somebody on Instagram. Hopefully, the person on Instagram makes himself known because I can't remember exactly who gave this to me. I want to say it was, I don't know. I can't remember. Let me not say who it was, but I want to thank that person because I was going to go with my top ones were it was Royal Explorer, and then there was Royal Chariot. I really liked Royal Explorer. I really, really did. Until somebody was like, Rolling Royalty. And then somebody also brought up the RR thing. And I was just like, I love the idea that it sounds like classy, but also like funky and jazzy. And yeah, and then I also had on Instagram a poll of essentially the logo for the decals that I'm gonna put on the side. But anyway, so yeah, RV updates. I have a new RV. So if you've known me for the Purple Palace has now moved on to a new owner, but I am still in the likes of her presence. I am now very good friends with the owner, and we are setting her up to be an Airbnb very soon. So if you would like to have a Purple Palace experience, stay tuned to that because that will be announced soon as she is set up. But yeah, so since I got it in the very short amount of time that I had to get it before getting ready to go on vacation, I've just been like unpacking and trying to organize and put things and shove things places. The interior, for the most part, things are unpacked ish. There's still things that need to go up, but I have to razzle dazzle first before it makes sense to put it up. So I'm working on that too. But the underneath, the whole exterior storage, which is a lot, which I'm so grateful for, which is what I wanted. I wanted a huge basement space. Is a mess. Like I just shove things. There's no order or organization happening there. For a while, I just had things in my car because I just needed it to come with me when I went. But it's a hot mess under there, and I can't wait to organize it because not being able to know where stuff is and get it easily. Whew, on my OCD, it's not good. But yeah, I just been moving in and trying to organize stuff. And there will be a, pre-tour tour video coming up soon. Um, People wanted that at the beginning, and unfortunately, like, there was just stuff everywhere, stuff on the couches, stuff on the chairs, stuff on everywhere. It wasn't like a tour type of thing. And I tried to get that at the beginning, but it was like chaos from the moment I really started moving it. I got to sleep in here um, before it did that, so I do have some pictures and I think a video from that. But I'll put all that together very soon for a little sneak peek before like the razzle dazzle happens. Um, but yeah, the plans for the RV. One, it has this very interesting wallpaper that you can kind of see here, where it's like white with the little. Sorry, Dari. A little swish swash. I don't know why anybody would want to do that. Number one, and number two, why they put this ridiculous wallpapers in RVs? Why? And the little swishes on the outside too. I don't know, but um, in the minds of like being economical, reusing and recycling things, I have so much fabric that has moved with me from apartment to RV to smaller RV to now bigger RV, and I've really wanted to experiment with putting fabric on the walls. You can't see it right now because it's dark, but I have this like black satin fabric that I want to put on the walls here because I'm going to put art on these two walls by the bathroom. And so yeah, for the walls, I'm going to put some fabric up. I have a bunch of old CDs that are just like I can't listen. I tried like putting them in a CD player, and they skip too much to even load, you know? So it's like, and I still have them. I still been carrying them around, thinking, oh, I'm going to remember this. Oh, look, I remember when I made this mixtape, or whatever. No. But I want to, just like any artist, I want to keep them because I want to make them art. So I'm also going to experiment with doing tiling / mosaic art type thing with the CDs on the walls. I'm leaving this up. This is permanently on the little piece of. Sorry, dude. Sorry, I gotta stop knocking on the doors. Sorry, dude. It was me. 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 You want to get down? Okay, bye. Don't go barking. Oh goodness, dude. It was me. I'm the one who knocked on the window, and it's knocked on the door. It's my bad. He's doing his job, but anyways. So quietly, um, this wallpaper is like on here. In the first RV, I attempted to try to take this off, and in some spots where it was not affected by moisture, it came off. But it was a pain in the ass to try to get off. There was like YouTube videos that showed, you get these tools and you try to get it off. It's not coming off. After years of being on a thin, tiny piece of wood, it's molded on there. So you make the best with it. You either keep it or you put stuff on it. You can paint it, spray paint it. I'm trying to avoid paint to some extent. Painting is a pain in the ass. As much as I like to paint artistically, I've painted a house. I've painted the Purple Palace inside and out. And I just don't really want to paint. I'm trying to find other ways of being creative and using and reusing things that I already have to make it a creative space. So those are the plans for the walls. I also got some Dollar Tree tiles. Oh, I should have brought them over here so I could show you. But it will all be a surprise when I show you. But I got some little Dollar Tree tiles to put by the kitchen, and we gonna make it do what it do, and it's gonna be fabulous. Trust indeed. For the bathroom, I am doing some updates on the bathroom. I've always wanted to have a green bathroom, so you go in there and you transport into this tropical rainforest kind of vibe. So I have some wallpaper that I'm gonna use that has the palm tree stuff on there. I'm gonna get the green wall, the, what do you call it? Ivy, I don't know, type stuff to put all over the walls. Um, and I'm also going to get some real plants to put in there, to like some eucalyptus, so that when I take a shower in there, it's, you get that little steam from the eucalyptus. And then also the little ivy, or the pothos plant that likes to grow. Um, but yeah, I want it to be like you go in there and it's like, where did I go? It was just purple. um, and then for the cabinets, I may paint the cabinets purple, but here's my other idea: wrapping the cabinets with the purple vinyl stuff. And I've had semi good luck and semi not good luck with using wallpaper, which is why I wanted to try fabric walls. Because you can just staple those things or put like really fancy thumbtacks to hold it up. Um, but wrapping with vinyl wrap to do it all. I've seen it done really nice in some YouTube videos for like kitchens at a house. Um, it is a little bit more expensive, but I feel like it's going to be easier than painting because I just don't want to paint. Painting takes a lot of detail and patience that I don't really have at the moment. The ceiling is carpeted, which is very bizarre. And it had some water damage that the previous owner repaired, or at least he sealed everywhere, which I'm going to go and put the tropical on the roof to make it a silicone roof, because it's still like he just sealed all of the spaces where it was leaking. But because it was leaking, there was like stains in little places where it came through. So it's just like a dirty carpet on the ceiling. Um, I don't know what to do with it yet. I'm gonna get the little handheld carpet cleaner steamer thing and see if I can get the stain out. It's white, so like if I can get it clean, then it won't be bothersome. But I definitely got to do something with the ceiling. I was thinking about fabric as well, but I'm not really sure yet. Um, and then for the floors, I mean, at some point I'll probably do the full floors. But for now, I really just want to carpet clean them and put some throw rugs over them, some purple ones, and some, different textures and things like that. Because the dogs like to sleep on soft stuff. And I love putting my feet on soft stuff. So softer the better. And then for the exterior, everybody keeps asking, is the RV still going to be purple? And the answer is, bitch, yes. Like, what do you mean? After 3+ years of getting all the attention, as a Leo loves to get, from driving around in a purple RV, like, I miss that. I don't like being in a regular RV. It's nice to kind of blend in, but I love watching the joy on people's face as they like passed by me on the highway, or I was in their town driving by. I've gotten so many subscribers and or Instagram followers or messages or anything that this just brighten their day because they saw it and it was purple, or their kids saw it and was like, oh, I want a purple RV, or I want to get in a purple RV. And purple is just such a beautiful, beautiful color to have as an RV, because you know it's yours when you walk up. Ain't nobody gonna know different. My dogs recognize the purple color. I love seeing it. It's easy to spot. So yes, the RV will be purple again at some point. But I do not plan to paint it. Why? Because again, I don't really enjoy painting things. The Purple Palace was a passion project. and a budget friendly option to making it purple. Um, but this time I am going to try doing, and you know me, I will try anything. But I'm going to try to do a vinyl wrap on the RV. The previous owner, I was telling him, and he knows, he looked me up and saw my channel and stuff like that because I bought it on Facebook Marketplace. So, my Facebook page is public with all my, stuff. And I was like, yeah, it's gonna be purple again at some point. I'm probably gonna paint it. And he was like, you should just wrap it. Ooh, take you less time. I was like, you think so? And he was like, yeah, you can get like big rolls. And so I looked it up on Amazon. And you can. And then you look it on eBay, it's cheaper. And I'm like, get out of here. So I've been looking up YouTube University videos. There's not even really a lot of ones that people are doing it with the RV. But because I don't have any slides and there's just the windows and 2 doors, which is the front door and the driver door, which I super appreciate for getting gas and stuff like that because I hate having the first RV that I had, it was large like this. I had to go out the front door to do everything. It's a pain. So the 2 doors and the windows, and it's a flat surface. Like I really feel like, and every optimistic DIYer has always said it's not going to take that. Now, here's why, because I'm not going to do it by myself. There's no way I could do this solo. So calling all hands on deck. This will not be a paint party. This will be a wrap and puff party. Please come and hang out with me and help me wrap it. I don't know when I'm going to do this yet. And you don't even have to be an expert. You just have to be willing to help and put your hands on and help hold stuff. But that will be the plan. I've watched a couple videos of people doing it, and you need at least 3 people. So that's me and 2 other people. So 2 other people that was preferably taller than me because I'm tiny and the RV is super high and I have mostly tiny friends. So if you are over 5'4", please sign up to come to the rap party. We will have rap music. We're going to have a little kickback. We're going to drink. We're going to smoke. And we're going to wrap this RV purple and it's going to be dope. I am going to practice wrapping the Jeep. So I got a 2004 Jeep Liberty as a tow car. So I bought this car because I thought I could flat tow it. And it turns out there's way more into it than I thought. I way more into it. And so I ended up having to buy a tow dolly to tow it because I thought I would be able to flat tow it by just like, oh, you get a bumper to put on it so you can latch the tow bar to it, boom, 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 plug it in, keep it moving. No, it doesn't work like that. Oh, the harsh reality of the truth. Even at the cheapest, even if I knew somebody that could do it for me on the friends and family discount, and it just so it got dark in here quick. Hold on, let's see if this will help. Okay. I think that's worse because it's bouncing off of this light. We're gonna be dark. It would still cost me at least $1,500 to $2,000 to get it done, and I thought it was gonna be like, I thought I was gonna have to buy the equipment to tow, like the tow bar, $200-300 on Amazon, and some hooks to get on it. The car technically can be flat towed, but it needs a new front bumper to pull it. It needs wiring so the lights will work apparently, and braking system. I don't know. All this extra stuff that was a bummer to find out later on. But I do have a car now to get around, which I am grateful for. I have not had a car for over 6 years, maybe. I've been doing RV life for 5, and I got rid of it for like a year and a half before RV Life, or maybe just a year. Yeah, just a year before RV Life. So I've been without a vehicle. I've had access to a vehicle, but not ownership of the vehicle. And I can already tell you that it's a bummer, but it will turn out to be a blessing in the long run. I only plan to keep it for 6 months because I'm not bringing that internationally. I don't want all that extra stuff and all that extra cost for bringing in an extra vehicle into another country. But yeah, so I plan to wrap the vehicle with purple and then putting the decals of the logo that I had people vote on Instagram. And I'm going to pick that logo and I'm going to have it professionally done. If you knew the Purple Palace, it was very homey, it was very vintage, it was very gypsy, it was very bohemian, nomad on a budget type of vibe. And I loved it. And so all of like the decals and things and or any of the promotions that I did, I was either writing on the vehicle or um, with a marker on the windows, and then I had the chalkboard thing over the refrigerator vent that had my YouTube handle on it. Followed my adventures on on QueenTashasTV. That's how a lot of people found me, just passing by me on the highway or in a parking lot or something like that. Like, shout out to y'all. So yeah, again, there will be a pre razzle dazzle walkthrough that and video that I'll do. I'll also introduce the which gets into the videos upcoming. So the upcoming videos are the full moon video, which is coming up this Wednesday. I'm going to be filming that soon. I'm ready to see what what the oracles have to say about the energy coming up with all of this energy coming on. The Pisces, I am a Pisces rising, which a lot of people don't realize that the Leo side of me, which I've always identified with, there are parts of the fire that is included in Leo that a lot of the negative traits that Leo is associated with that I don't really possess, and that I know those Leos. I've dated those Leos, and I'm not a fan. But I'm a Pisces rising, and the full moon is in Pisces, which is when you release things. So I'm just excited to do that video and to get just back into doing videos. That's the most regular video that I do so far. As I'm getting back into the swing of things, the anxiety and the pressure leading up to selling my RV and then moving and just getting and releasing that part of my life was just like so anxious and just so it got there. It's like that when you're going up the roller coaster ride and you're getting up and tick 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 to get up to the top and you're like, oh, just get it over with, just drop us so we can get to the part where it ends. And then you go and it's like, woo, it's a fun little ride. It was fun being, thousandaire rich for, a little bit, it was nice. And being able to get a car and nest in the RV and get the things to like organize. I got some real organizing stuff to really help with the transition because there's things that I lost. Even though I gained space, I lost some storage and just packing strategies that I had from there to here. Which just was like blowing my mind as I was moving in. I was like, where am I going to put all this? How did I fit all this in that RV? It's 10 feet less than this one. And I was just like, how did I fit all this shit in there? And I can't fit it in here. And there were some major factors that made that possible. But so yeah, the video's coming up. It's going to be the full moon video. That will be the kickoff. I'm going to share the vlog video that I did from Florida to Ohio, and then we'll do an intro video with meeting the new owner of the Purple Palace. Shout out to Queen Deneen again for changing my freaking life. Like blessings on blessings on blessings. Like super grateful like made this transition possible by so much. Like forever grateful. I'm like holding my cup now. Let me put this down. Like my thumb is like, what's going on? um, so yeah, we'll do that. We'll have the walkthrough video of the there's still a few things that I'm setting up as I go, and I'm trying to film it, but it's just like I just want to get it done, kind of thing. Like I just wish there was somebody here to film me. That would make life so much easier. But um, yeah, like just like as it is before it's like fully razzle dazzled, I'll do that video coming up soon and show you some of the stuff that I did prior to it as I was moving in. I have to go through all that footage. It's just sitting on the hard drive, ready to, it's raw stuff, ready to for me to edit. Um, and then my birthday trip and my review of Colombia, how I did a 11-day trip in a backpack with doing the Spirit Airline half, which is doing the personal item backpack, um, and the Chick-fil-A bag, uh, and the fanny pack. I will show you all of those things on how I made budget travel to Colombia, and I really don't think I spent more than $1,000 on everything um, for that trip. And then also, I'm going to have a reflection video of my 30s and just doing like not a timeline, but like a collage of like pictures and videos from my early 30s, just going through the timeline of 30s leading up to this next milestone. For whatever reason, milestone birthdays always suck for me. So I think for 50, I'm not even going to go there. All the birthdays in between is what counts. The milestone ones, like my 30th, was wasn't great either, but ones in between were nice. My first international solo trip to Costa Rica in 2018, which was my first year of RV life, like that was one of my favorite, and I think that was for 34. 34. My mom threw me my like first birthday party that since I can remember when I was 36. And she mainly invited most of her friends, but they all brought me money and food that I could eat. Um, so yeah, the ones in between are the ones that count, but this one was bittersweet, and I'm just glad to be over the hump. It's only getting better from here, baby. But we are coming up on that hour mark. We are at 53 minutes. People have come in and out. Shout out to all the people that have been here. Let's see who we got. Imperial Mama, Mommy, NFN, Shaka, Mark L, Nisi, Young. Is Thousand Trails membership worth it to you? I'd give Thousand Trails membership 7.75 out of 10. Um, I mean, it's worth it to be able to. It's worth it because I have dogs, and I mainly did it so I could be comfortable with the dogs. I could probably move around. I could barter camp. I wanted to barter camp again, um, but just going back to Florida in that same area, I've kind of exhausted that area the way that I've set it up. So, but yeah, and then who else? We got Found in the Woods, Bushcraft, and Havatu. I don't know why I always say your name wrong. I don't know. But I'm excited for uh, going to Texas because I'll probably meet you in Texas. I definitely want to meet you so I can really know and say your name right. Number one, and two, shout out to one of my best subscribers for a long time. So like she always comes to my lives, and we're friends on Instagram, and I love going through her stories. She's really entertaining. And yeah, so I'll probably meet you in Texas because I believe that's where you're at. Um, but yeah, so that's pretty much all I've got on, updating you guys on what's coming up next, what's been going on, RV life, and all that jazz. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Um, if you have any questions, you can shout me out on QueenTashasEmpire@gmail.com if you want to ask me something, or you want to, I don't know, if you want to bless me with a gift, you can hit me up on Cashapp, QueenTasha84, or PayPal at Starqualityorganizing, or Queen Tasha's Empire. I think I changed it over to QueenTashasEmpire@gmail. If you have PayPal. Um, if you are interested in joining the tribe, make sure you go to blacktraveltribe.org and sign up for a free membership so you can come to our free meetups where I teach you and show you and bring you together with other black nomads, black and brown nomads to camp for free. And yeah, I think that's it. So shout out to y'all for coming to uh, today's live. And that's all from me. Peace and blessings. I'm out.